is wicked.
Why are you sounding like you are new in this world? Saying the world is wicked is no longer news. People are now coming up with theories on how to survive in this wicked world.
Amanda, even the person you recommended me to, the man that knows that I came from you, was asking me to play with him in his office. What kind of life is this?
And you left without doing what he asked you to do?
Oh, please, Amanda, what would I have done? Are you trying to tell me that people cannot be benevolent anymore? Or are you saying that people cannot help others without standing to gain anything? There I was, showing this guy my certificate. And all I could see in his eyes was lust. The man practically got me naked with his eyes. I felt naked. And I just had to run out.
The more you continue to run away from offices, just be ready to remain unemployed. Look, the world has been reduced to a pitiable level of give and take. No one is ready to give you anything without collecting something from you. That is why this world is wicked.
Wanda, I don't mean to offend you, but are you trying to tell me that the job that you have now, you had to compromise yourself for it?
The world itself is compromised. That is why the rich get richer and the poor get poorer. Men love what they like and they look down on the things they don't like. Any woman who tries to give heart is foolishness. Women on the run will tell you that once that connection is not there in first meeting, there is no how it can lead to love. Not at all.
You're sounding weird. And you're confusing me too.
You don't have to be, my dear. Men love to dig deep when it comes to women, whether sitting, lying, or standing in the act. Look, they want to dig deep into our deepest parts. And for you to know how wicked they are, they love it and they find pleasure in making you scream. Look, before you allow any man dig into your heart, first make sure you dig a hole in his heart by extracting a promise. And make sure you keep doing that to ensure that he keeps to his promises. By the time you get to know all these things, you know that the world is wicked and it will be a better thing for you too.
Yeah, the society is sick. And the sickness is descending from the top. Now that you've played your part, I assure you that you are going to have your results. Your results. It's not my fault.
Mr. Gerald. Thank God that you were here. I've been looking for you everywhere around this farm because you have serious explanations to do.
What do you want me to explain to you?
Well, how about you start explaining to me why all my colleagues got 150,000 alerts on their phones while I had 20,000 naira? I don't understand it.
Maybe you should go back to your colleagues and ask them what they did. You found out that they did that particular thing you refused to do. I will tell you the truth. You were lucky enough for Alhaji to have paid you 20,000 naira.
Why are you guys doing this?
I'm not doing anything to you. You are the one who is shortchanging yourself.
Okay, how am I shortchanging myself? We were all posted here to this farm together. So why would I be the one having the smallest amount of money?
You received the smallest amount because you refused to pay the paymaster. And the paymaster expectedly refused to dole out cash to you.
Why are you guys doing this? Why?
Do you really think we need young women in this farm? We have young men who are able to run this farm. We brought you so that you can play with Alhaji. Just compose yourself. Put yourself in the character. Go to Alhaji, play with him. I can bet with you every month you will be receiving your 150,000 naira.
Really?
It's as simple as that. Just bless the paymaster, and the paymaster will bless you.
That's really nice. Well, I want you to listen to me, Mr. Jerome. I would not play with anybody. Do you understand me?
Let me tell you, you are a fool.
Is this a curse or what? Every man desires to sleep with me. And if I refuse, they'll reach out to me.
My dear, you're not the only one faced with such dilemma. All women are faced with such intimidation. See, my aunt, a 7-month pregnant woman, went to the hospital in Owerri to see a doctor for scanning. And guess what? When the man realized that she doesn't have enough money to pay for her bills, do you know what that idiot did? He asked her to play with him for him to clear off the bills.
That is so crazy. You cannot ask a 7-month pregnant woman to play with you.
That is how bad it is. As I told you before, the world has been reduced to a pitiable level of give and take. And as women, we have to continue to give until we are established.
I am so short of words. You know, I thought all this madness ended back in school.
See, what we experience in school is nothing compared to the real one. Look, we have to keep making those lewd sacrifices for them.
It is hard. It's hard.
Jessica, what's up? Jessica, when do you intend to pay your electricity bill? Because the guys were here today and I had to bribe them to give you more time.
Emeka, seriously, I don't know how we're going to do this. So I don't know how we're going to cope with this. Seriously, I don't have any job. I can't afford these bills. I'm broke. Just look at it. I have the NEPA bill. I have the dustbin bill. I also have the security bill. How am I going to do all that? How am I going to handle all that? I don't know.
Look, are we not saying the same thing? If you have agreed to be my woman, you won't be having all these problems. I will pay all your bills and ensure that you have enough to eat.
Emeka, are you trying to say that you have to sleep with the sister before you can help her out?
Well, it depends on who you call my sister. I mean, you're not my sister. You're my flatmate. And I have told you that I like you. So all you have to do is agree to what I'm saying and I will solve all your problems.
Emeka, if you cannot help out a flatmate that is in distress, then you can sleep and go away with your money.
Look, Jessica, a day will come when you will beg me to have you, and I will turn you down and stand on my word.
Why don't you just wait for that day to come? How many men would a woman sleep with before she becomes established? Surely living in a man's world.
My daughter, if you calculate, I have 14 grandchildren, and you happen to be the only one that comes around me, and I'm happy. You will surely go with my blessing.
But Grandma, do you sometimes get upset or angry with those your grandchildren that don't come to see you?
No, not at all. Why should I be angry with any of them? No. Just that it's unfortunate because they won't get the kind of information I'll give to you.
What information are you going to give to me?
My daughter, people are not made to be forward in life. There are so many steps that one can easily take in life. My daughter, before you take any step, I want you to ask questions.
What kind of questions should I be asking?
You will see that there are more women than men. And these men dominate all the departments of life. Have you asked yourself why? The answer is simple. They are stronger. And any woman that wants to succeed must learn to surrender under the supremacy of men.
Grandma, what is the supremacy of a man?
My daughter, we are doomed as women. We are more like slaves. And that is the reason why men tremble whenever they see any woman that succeeds in life. God, show me a woman who is always challenging men. And I will show you one that will be frustrated perpetually. We live in men's world. Learn to live with men, and you will have no reason to lack or be in pain.
We live in a man's world. Learn to live with a man. What does... I mean, it doesn't mean that we should open our legs to every man that wants to sleep with us, does it? No. God, this life is so tough. So tough. Gets me so confused.
Well, Sister Jessica, it's not as if I did not understand what you said on phone. I got you completely. I asked you to come because there are some kind of counseling that the person who is in trouble is supposed to be seated physically with the counselor.
I understand, Pastor, and I'm very grateful that I'm here. And seriously, I really want to know what I'm going to do. It's as though I see if I'm cursed or something. Everybody wants to have a carnal knowledge of me before they can help me. I mean, it's terrible, Pastor. It confuses me totally. And I realize that I need divine intervention.
Divine intervention. Well, sister, let me open your eyes with this scripture. Please, are you with your Bible?
Yes, I have my Bible here.
Just turn your Bible to Proverbs 29. Proverbs 29. Are you there?
No, just 1 minute, Pastor. Proverbs 29. Yes, Pastor.
Okay. We'll only read the first verse. He who is often rebuked and hardens his neck will suddenly be destroyed without remedy. He who is often rebuked and hardens his neck will suddenly be destroyed without remedy.
I'm sorry, Pastor. Please, can you throw more light on that? It's quite confusing.
Holy Spirit, give us understanding. Jesus' name. You see, Sister Jessica, this biblical quotation does not only apply to men, it also applies to women. Most times we seek for divine intervention over problems that are so simple, problems that we can solve as mortals.
I'm sorry, Pastor, but are you saying that my problem that I present is simple?
Very simple, my dear. Very simple. You're just breaking your head over nothing.
How?
Okay, you say that every man who meets you wants to have carnal knowledge of you before doing one or two things for you, and you are disturbed?
Shouldn't I be?
Exactly, you're not supposed to be disturbed. Why should you be? Do you know why?
No, Pastor.
You don't know why. You see, I cannot dispute the fact that you are a very beautiful girl. Very beautiful. You are the toast of every normal man. But what you need is a man that can take care of you. Once you have that man, you will no longer have problem of complaining about people who want to make love to you, to have carnal knowledge of you. You no longer have that problem.
Pastor, where am I going to find that kind of man who will take care of me and still serve God?
Good question. Me, myself, and I. Honestly, what you need is a man of God. You don't need to fall into the hands of an unbeliever. You need to fall into the hand of a believer, like me, and a man of God. I just pray you could just come out from this, your ignorance, man, and just fall into my arms. Just be my girl.
I can't believe this. Pastor Desmond, you too want to live with me?
See, Jessica, I don't intend to have a fling with you. I want us to get into a serious relationship. Come on. I've been looking for an opportunity to tell you this, but thank God for this opportunity. Thank God for it. I love you so much, Jessica. I love you immensely. That's the truth.
Pastor, do you realize that I know that you're married? And that your wife, I call mommy in church?
Jessica, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Come on, you are a big girl by all standards. All I know is that I'm going to take care of my own parts. I'm going to take it as a huge responsibility. Whatever you need. Be it money, be it comfort, be it whatever. Be it anything. Where are you going? Sister Jessica? Are you walking out on me?
Is the pastor in the office? Someone is dying in the church. He needs prayers. Thank you, thank you.
One that shall never end. The congregation of a church, they look up to their pastor for solace. And all he can think of is to target, to dig deep into the waist of a woman. Funny world. This is a wicked world that we live in. I thought I had the problem. No, I don't have the problem. They do. Now, this is so unbelievable. I don't want to even think that it actually happened. Desmond asked me to be his mistress. What is this world turning into?
So? Why are you acting like he asked you to commit murder? Look, he just wants to experience the woman in you.
Do you realize what we're talking about? Do you realize the person we are talking about? This is the pastor who has the biggest congregation in this town. God, his members look up to him for solace. He cannot. How can he condone the idea of wanting to sleep with another woman?
Look, ever before he became a pastor, was he not a man? Being a pastor does not make him any different. There are others, there are bankers, there are accountants, there are businessmen. Being a pastor does not stop him from being a man.
Wait. Amanda, I want to get you straight, okay? So I don't misquote you. Are you trying to say that it is acceptable and right for a man of God to lust after a woman that is not his wife?
This thing you're rejecting, some other girl is ready and willing to give it to him. Why can't you just do what everybody does?
Including sleeping with a man of God. Well, I would not be among that multitude that would do evil. No, I wouldn't.
The multitude is evil, but yet people thrive in that same evil. My dear, there is no good man on this world. The only good man that existed was Jesus Christ. And to tell you how bad this world is, they murdered that man. Look, this job we are looking for is close. The assistances are near. But we cannot get this thing unless they dig deep into us. So you stop complaining and do what others are doing.
Amanda, I'm very sorry. But not you, nor any other person can cajole me into sleeping with an anointed man of God. I know it is wrong. I can't do it.
There is nothing like an anointed man of God. God did not anoint any man. Those men were being anointed by their fellow men. And they would have to continue
What
from
are you? Stop it, okay? Stop it. What you're talking is blasphemy. I don't even want to hear it.
Whatever.
God.
Seriously, if you cannot beat these people, why don't you join them?
Stop it. God, you know, and to even think that this guy was actually quoting the scriptures for me, to justify himself. This is absolutely bad. It is wrong.
No, Jessica, seriously.
No, it is bad. It is bad. It is bad. It is bad. Bad! Who's that?
Jessica, it's me.
Okay.
I came to give you the NEPA bill. I've paid off everything. I don't want these people coming here to embarrass you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. God bless you. You're such a nice person. Thanks.
Have you had a change of heart?
A change of heart for what?
For what I told you already now. Look, Jessica, you're a very beautiful woman, and it is only natural that every man will ask you out. You know me very well. I mean, we're flatmates. I want you to see the seriousness in my request. Let me be that man.
Emeka, I don't mean any disrespect, but I just have to ask you this question. Emeka, what do you take me for? Do I cut across you like a villager or some bush girl who doesn't know what she wants? Is that how you see me?
No, see, look, I'm sorry if you see it that way, but I've not said you're a villager. You're a learned person, and so am I. All I'm asking is that you see the seriousness in my request, and please.
Look, Emeka, listen, and listen well, because I would not like to repeat this again, now or in the future. I want to end it here, okay? I like you, Emeka. I like you because you have a good heart, because you're a good person, okay? Because you have a good personality. I like you so much for that. I can vouch for you. That you're not one of those guys who go out there, sleep with women anyhow, randomly. Emeka, you are my friend. And Emeka, you are my next door neighbor. We share the same flat together. And that is as far as we can go, okay? Let it be that way.
Why can't you just see the seriousness in my request? You're judging me as just a neighbor. And that is not fair. Okay. Look, can you vouch with anything that what you're doing to me right now is fair?
Look, Emeka, I do not want to dabble into that topic right now, okay? I don't have the strength for it. I've said what I have said, and that is final. Well, if you do not mind, I want to have my part. I'm so sorry. I want to be sure of my future first. Life is so difficult. Chief, please, I'm begging you in the name of God. Please do me justice favor. Chief, I have just withdrawn the last 10,000 naira in my account. My whole life savings. Please. You know you're a very reputable man in this community. Just a phone call. Please. I am in need of this job. I don't know how to survive. Please.
All right. Stand up. Yes. Stand up. Sit down. You know, if I was asked to explain exactly why you're rolling on the floor and begging me, I wouldn't be able to explain it. I wouldn't be able to say it. You asked me to help you get a job in one of these establishments, and I already promised I was going to do it. So why all of this begging and all of that?
Please, sir. Look, I'm being very sincere when I say that my last 10,000 naira, I've withdrawn it. That's the money I've saved right from my youth service. Sir, please. Please, I'm desperately in need of this job.
Alright, maybe I should tell you this. The regional manager of Plastic Bank, for example, is my friend. As a matter of fact, he's my boy. All I need to do is place a call to him and you get the job. You get a job in Plastic Bank, and that's the truth. All I'm asking you to do is oblige me this beautiful body. And you get your job. I mean, is it too much for you to do?
Chief, please. Please, I am begging you. I am down on my knees one more time. Please, Chief, help me. Look, your wife is far more beautiful than I am. There is nothing I'm going to give to you that she cannot give to you better. Please, Chief, please end this frustration in my life.
Well, your story reminds me of the saying that people who are the originators and sustainers of their frustrations. My wife is my wife. Oh yes, you are Jessica. You either do what I'm asking you to do or you forget about this job. That's the truth.
Chief, please, I swear on my life, if you help me get this job, I'll be loyal to you forever. I swear.
Yeah. Thank you for all the sermon. I am not interested in sermons. As a matter of fact, I have learned new patterns because some, if not all of those that I've helped in the past have turned their backs against me.
I wouldn't do that.
No! The same people who have sworn the way you are swearing took the ladder with them when they got up there. So my new pattern is simple. Give me what you have to give to me today. When you get to the top tomorrow, don't bother about me. Alright?
Chief, please. Please. Please.
So, do I make the call?
Chief, please. Please help me.
Your certificate is very impressive. 2-1, very impressive.
Thank you.
But it remains to be said as the first hurdle, in a sense, because it's just paper qualifications. It takes a lot more to get this job. A lot more. And I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. A girl as beautiful as you, I'm sure you understand.
I don't believe it's what I think you're saying.
My dear, I'm very stingy with compliments. And I just said you're intelligent, so I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. It's a give and take situation. You don't expect me to hand over a job of a lifetime to you, and you give me nothing back in return.
So I think you're mistaking me for some other person. I'm the lady that Chief Akbambo called you and told you about.
I understand. Chief Akbambo is probably one of our biggest account holders. I deem him a father figure. But his power can only do so much for you. Because I got to see you, that's how much his power can do. But that's where it ends. Where Chief Akbambo's powers stop, there I start. I'm the regional manager of this bank. My word is law. If I say be employed, you will be employed. But it's what you give me back in return that makes all the difference. And right now, I think that's what's happening.
Why am I being punished?
You're not being punished, my dear. It's the will of the world. It's the order of things in the world. That's the first lesson you must learn in this job, my dear. Nothing goes for nothing. And right now, consider me your Messiah. My dear, congratulations. This is your letter.
Thank you.
Now, you're required to report for the 1-month training program, after which you're a bona fide staff of the bank. Okay?
Thank you.
I know you hate this, but don't worry, you get to like it. Okay, you'll call it occupational hazard in a nice way. Anyways, text me your account number. Let me do something for you. Call it some sort of compensation.
Thank you very much.
Why are you in such a mad hurry? Why didn't you wait? Let my driver drop you off and come back for me? I'm coming for you.
Thank you very much. I'll take it home.
Wow, this is awesome. An appointment letter from Placid Bank of all banks. Girl, you are lucky.
Lucky. I can't say I'm lucky. Not at all. Amanda, this world is so wicked. So wicked. Even after these people knew that I was qualified for the job, they had confirmed it. I still had to sleep with the regional manager just to collect my appointment letter.
Look, that is your own personal experience. If you don't open up to anyone, nobody will find out. Look, other girls out there do the same thing. The bottom line is you did it and you got an appointment later.
Employment without merit. Employment without dignity. Amanda, seriously, I'm beginning to hate men.
No, that's where you got it wrong. Look, we cannot hate men because we need them. Every woman needs a man. See, I agree that you got this job through the hard way. But the bottom line is you did it and you got employed. My dear, you're so lucky because a lot of girls do these things. They sleep with several people and still don't get anything. Others are even looking for these men to sleep with. But you just did this once and you have an appointment later in your hand. My dear, you are lucky. I mean, very, Very lucky. Yeah? Classic Anna.
Why are you trying everything possible to provoke me this morning? I am your wife and I demand to know exactly what is going on with our finances. Your manager told me you remitted money to buy a car and I demand to know where that car is.
Okay. Why are you monitoring me? Do you realize that before I met you, I was an established millionaire? I only invited you to come and eat. I don't like you asking me questions.
Christian, it is me you're talking to this way. You went to buy a new car when we have a fleet of cars lying in the compound. And here you are telling me all this. I demand to know where and why you bought that car.
That's okay. All right. Can I tell you the truth? I didn't buy any car. I mean, come to think about it. Why will I buy any car when we have beautiful cars, brand new cars in the compound? The money I remitted was simply for my private business. And having said that, I'm not going to stand here and talk about it anymore. Right?
Where are you going to? Don't you dare walk out on me! Don't you walk out on me and answer my question!
Okay, I think you should go out there and get yourself a job. Get busy! That way you would not be monitoring my activities and watching out for what car I bought and what car I did not buy. Nonsense.
You come back to this house.
Nonsense!
You will come and meet me in this house. Stupid man.
You told her that I remitted money for a car. I want to know why.
Sir, I'm sorry if I let the cat out of the bag. I never knew you wanted to make it a surprise.
Do you know what you're talking about? Are you normal at all?
Exactly, sir. I know exactly what I'm saying. Sir, she called me earlier in the day, was asking me about the supply I was to make for her to the Ministry of Women Affairs. And I seized the opportunity to say congratulations on the new car.
Did I tell you I was buying her a new car? Did I tell you that?
But sir, I heard when you told Kizito that you were buying the car for your wife. So when your wife called me, I have to, say congratulations for the new car, sir.
All right. Good. You know what? You're fired.
Yeah?
Oh, yes. Go to the accountant, let him prepare your details, take your money, and get out of this organization because...
Sir,
Shut up! Do you realize that keeping you in this organization is a problem? It will be a problem to me. And I am not ready for that. Okay?
Sir, please. You really can't afford to do this, sir. Sir, I never knew I was doing the wrong thing. Just a new car, and I was, trying to congratulate your wife, sir. I didn't know it was a mistake. Sir, please temper justice with mercy, and I can assure you that what happened will never happen again, sir. Please. I'm so sorry, sir.
I am not going to warn you a second time.
No problem.
Get out.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Hello?
I want to know everything about that car.
I am sorry, ma, but I have just realized that I was wrong.
What do you mean you think you were wrong? Look, boy, don't you dare play pranks with me.
Listen, I told you that Chief bought a car. I just found out there was nothing like car. He didn't buy any car.
What do you mean he didn't buy any car? Weren't you the same person that told me he bought a car? Why you say something entirely different now?
Madam, I'm sorry for giving you unverified information. I said he bought a car. Yes, I said that. But now I found out he didn't buy any car. The money that was wired to Kizito was for private business your husband has with Kizito. Nothing to do with car at all. No car, nothing about car.
Have you spoken to my husband concerning this very issue?
No, I have not. I have not seen your husband. I have not seen him. He has not come to office. I have not.
I see. Alright, have a nice day.
I'm sorry, my brother, there was no car. Nothing to do with karma. Nothing. Nothing.
He remitted money. And he didn't buy a car. What business could he possibly have with a car company? I will get to the bottom of this.
I told you when I met you.
It's beautiful.
You like it?
I love it.
You know, when we're coming in, I told you we're in for something wonderful.
Yeah, baby.
Come on, give it to me. Baby. Come on, let's get down to business.
Let's do it.
Madam, are you not going to come inside the office? Do you understand here?
No, it's okay. I just came here to make a little inquiry.
Oh, and what could that be?
Well, I was told my husband does some kind of business with your company. I want to know the nature of the business.
Madam, I have so many business I run with your husband, so I don't know the exact one you're asking me about.
His manager told me this morning that he remitted some money to your company for a car. He was congratulating me thinking the car was mine. Only for me to call him back and he said he had no idea what I was talking about. So, I wanted to ask you, did my husband purchase a car from your company?
Oh my God.
Yeah, so chief. Here's the car key.
All right.
And here's the car.
Thank you very much. So, it.
You can see automatic.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, very good.
Yes, I can see that. It. Yeah, I can see that. It's your car. Happy birthday.
Oh my God! Oh, I believe that's your favorite car.
What is with the look on your face? Are you trying to tell me that you cannot remember?
Madam, the money that was remitted by your husband was not for a car. He did not even mention anything about a car.
I demand to know the exact amount of money my husband remitted to you and what the money was meant for. Start talking.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm not so disposed to discuss the business I did with your husband. You can go and meet him and find out details. He is the competent authority that would speak, not me. So just ask him.
Oh, God. I traveled.
Your customer account balance has not increased at all. In fact, of the 200 million naira you are required to source, you have not even gotten up to 20 million naira, and I've called you to find out why.
Sir, I'm really trying my best to do that. I'm trying all I can to raise that money. It's just that everybody I go to, they say there is no money. But I'm trying. And I've met a couple of people and they're willing to help. I know they will help.
I don't believe you know what cabal represents in modern banking, do you?
Of course, sir. I do know what cabal means. I'm a banker. Look, sir, that is why I've been going about marketing. So that the clients can trust us, so they can make the deposit. I've been really working hard.
Let me put it in a simple way. You have till end of this month to raise that amount. I mean 200 million naira, or you leave this bank. Do you hear me?
You don't believe I'm trying to raise this money, do you?
Young woman, this meeting is simply over. I don't care if you're doing your best or not. What I want you to do for me is to raise 200 million naira in your kaba. If not, you have to leave this bank. I mean, there are hot girls outside there that can get me money. We need money to run this bank. And I'm not going to step down on this. Do you hear what I'm saying? Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
You've not managed to disclose to me that the identity of this your new guy that is spending money on you like a drunken sailor.
Why are you bent on knowing his identity? Or do you want to play with him?
Why are you saying like this? I'm impressed with the caliber of man you've got. And I'm just happy for you. Even the so-called working class girls cannot boast of what you have. I'm happy for you.
Thank you, darling. And I am so happy for you too, because good things always come to people that appreciate good things.
Is he planning to tie the knot with you?
Girl, do you think I'm a fool to settle as a second wife to any man?
He's married.
He's married.
I can't believe this, Amanda. So you've been dating a married man all this while?
Wait, do you think that car outside was bought by some young man? Girl, wake up and stop acting like you're in the other world.
Amanda, this is wrong. It follows the law of karma. Any girl that sleeps with married man will eventually marry a man that will sleep with young girls.
Okay, let that be my opinion. And let me face karma when karma comes. Look, I am done with young guys who sleep with you with so much energy all night long. And in the morning, they don't give you anything. Instead, they want to collect money from you. My dear, right now, I go for chiefs. I mean, old men who don't even have any energy to do anything at night. And then in the morning, guess what? They give you some huge amounts of money. Please.
Anyway, you are free to adopt any philosophy to guide your life. The only thing I can tell you is that any girl that wants to have a stable marriage will not sleep with married men.
Do you know why I asked us to sit down and see today? I kind of feel bad that you're traveling. I don't know why. Well, you have to go, and that's why I decided that, you should come around and let's have each other one more time before you leave for the U.S.
That I am traveling to U.S. courtesy of your kindness does not mean I'm disappearing from the planet Earth. You can always come to U.S. and help me anytime you want.
I've always known that you'll be there for me. Not like these other girls, huh? That's why I'm never scared of doing anything for you. Sorry. Yes.
Hello, Chief. Good evening.
I know you never call me unless there's a problem. So, what is it this time?
Chief, it's my bank. I have up till the end of the month to increase my customer account balance to 200 million naira, or I'll lose my job.
Well, that's the trend in the banking industry. I mean, you have to go out of your way to raise money for your bank.
That's exactly why I'm calling you, Chief. You helped me get this job. You assisted me get this job. And you would not want me to lose it, would you?
Well, my dear girl, losing that job is entirely dependent on how you handle the demands of your senior managers. I will simply suggest that you give in to their demands and, retain your job.
Please, I'm asking you, I'm begging you, give me a check, whatever it is. At least it's better than bringing in it's better than bringing in nothing at all.
I knew this will come. I knew it. Anyway, see me in the office tomorrow.
Thank you, Chief. I'll call you in my room when I'm coming.
All right. You know something? I'm so happy you never worked in the banking industry. You never worked in a bank.
Chief, why do you say so?
You know, our banks have been taken over by Shylocks. They put so much pressure on the workers, especially the girls, who they force to go out there and get money that's not even in circulation. And in doing that, our girls are reduced to the very pitiable state of corporate prostitutes. Oh, yes. You know, they invade homes, offices, just to do anything, and do anything to raise money for their banks. You know, the mere fact that you never worked in a bank makes me love you so much. You know, because you're not exposed and you're still fresh.
But I love you so much, Chief. So can I have the visa?
Oh, yes. Okay. I have your visa and your passport. Silas will give you your ticket, business class.
Help me out. Just give me this money so I can satisfy my manager. I want to keep my job.
Well, what you're asking me to do is equivalent to asking a student who had already passed his examinations to do it all over again. I have done my best for you. I introduced you to Mr. Buckner and instructed him to give you employment, which he did. I quite frankly don't see you as further challenge to me. I have other challenges to face, and that's the truth.
Is it because you had your way with me once? That's why you now see me as nothing?
I didn't say that you were nothing. I'm only trying to let you know that I have tried for you. I have given instructions that you be employed. You have the job. So why don't you go somewhere else and source your money?
Are you going to help me raise this money at all? Look, Chief, I don't want to lose my job. I beg you in the name of God.
Hey, listen. Girls who know what they want don't lose their jobs. Go out of your way and source money. And by the way...
Chief, look, I am your girl. I can do anything.
Who told you that you're my girl? Or my only girl? Who told you that?
Chief, I'll do it. Chief, please, Chief, please. Please, Chief, help me out.
It's okay. No, this is what I think. This is what I think.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Nothing happened. Nothing happens. I'm sorry. Please.
How dare you walk into my office like that? How dare you?
I won't say or do anything to you, but I'll tell you this. The God I serve will surely judge you.
You still haven't told me what you did in my office this early.
Where did you sleep last night?
You mean you walked all the way to my office to ask me a question to which I have already provided an answer? What has come over you, Oge?
I'm very sorry, darling, but you're ranting. And you still haven't answered my question. Where did you sleep last night?
Okay. All right. The Honorable Minister for Mines and Power came into town, and you know the way it is. I had to stay over with him through the night. I'm sure that answers your question. Now, may I know why you are here in this office this early?
The Honorable Minister of Mines and Steel was among the entourage that went to China with the president. CNN, BBC, Fox News, and every other news channel have been showing the official visit all day. Why are you lying?
Hey, look, okay, listen. I am sick and tired of all of this. If you want to believe CNN, BBC, or whatever against your husband, so be it.
Look at yourself. Look at yourself. You're not even ashamed of yourself. Is Jessica the only girl in this town? Why do you keep going after all the small girls and just keep embarrassing yourself? Why? You know what? You will never know the value of what you have until you lose it.
Could the Honorable Minister traveled with the President without my knowing?
Seriously, you came here to report your manager to the headquarters, to me?
No, sir. That's not what I came to do. I just came to plead with you so you could help me beg him. Just give me more time.
I think you're in the wrong job, my dear. How can you be a banker when you can't even meet targets?
My target is 200 million naira.
And I think Mr. Bankole is being quite lenient with you. I've seen little girls walk into this bank and in less than 1 month they're delivering 1 billion. What are you talking about?
Sir, please. I would not like to lose my job. I beg of you, help me. I've not been able to even raise 200 million. Please, help me talk to him. At least to give me to the end of next month. I'll try and do something. I'll work hard. Please, I do not want to lose this job, and he has threatened.
And you know he can make you lose your job very easily. Trust me. All he has to do is write a report, an assessment of sorts that you're incompetent, you can't meet targets. He will write it to us. And us in this question is namely me. Once I ascertain the veracity of his claims.
Please.
What are you doing this evening? Meet me in Colony's Hotel at the end of work today, okay? We'll talk about it there. I'm sure there'll be a way out. I know. Cheers about. I'm gonna make you the next breakfast. I need to prepare for
Can you give me just one reason why I should retain you here as my manager?
Sir, I am the one running this company, the one making all the profits. You are retaining me in this company because I am the best, and you know that I am the best, sir.
Is that what you think? That you're the best?
Sir, I don't just think. I know that I am the best, and with all due respect, sir, you know that I am the best.
Okay. Good. Do you know who invaded my privacy this morning? My wife. My wife walked into this entire complex, walked through all the offices, through and through, and walked into my office without anyone stopping her.
You know, sir, we needed someone who is going to stop your extramarital affairs that is surely digging deep into the finances of this company. Your wife seems to be the only authority that can stop that. And we decided to allow her to come into this office today and see what we have been seeing on a daily basis.
Are you talking to me like that? In fact, you're fired and this is permanent.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. I want to save you the stress before you say more than necessary. Here, this is my letter of resignation. I am leaving this company and I am not coming back. Don't bother to pay me anything.
Hey, come back here, come back! What is this nonsense?
My letter of resignation, sir.
And who told you that this is accepted? This is unacceptable. You are not going anywhere.
Says who? Sir, I am a certified manager in this country, registered to manage companies, and I have the fundamental right to go where I want to go and live where I want to live. You know, you have gotten so used to this language, you are fired. And I have decided that I'm not going to make myself available for further insults. I'm leaving this company and I want you to take over the management of your company and let us see how this company is going to survive with all the lousy, miserable women you keep in all the streets of the City of Light. Bye-bye, sir.
Amanda, don't tell me this is your cow.
Hello. Is there any big deal about the car? Oh, you really think we have the same class, isn't it?
No, I never said so. I'm just appreciating the...
Please. I really don't think I have all the time. Meanwhile, where's Jessica?
I don't know. When I was leaving the house to go get something, she wasn't around. But have you called her?
Yeah, I tried calling her severally. Her phone has been off. I don't know. Okay, you just help me tell her that I came around, okay?
Listen, I'm going to ask Mr. Bankole to cut you some slack, give you some more time to meet your targets. But at least you have to meet at least 60% of the given customer account target. All right?
Oh, I was thinking that you just tell him to let me be.
Jessica, you cannot be left alone. You are the business. And the business needs money. We cannot exist as a banking entity without money.
Okay. Fair enough. But could you transfer me, to the regional headquarters? I think then things will be easy for me. The demands will be less. Please.
That's a misnomer. Everybody thinks it's easy at the headquarters. It's not. That's actually where I hold sway. In the headquarters, you're required to meet targets between $500 million to $1 billion. You can't even come up with 200 million. How in the world will you do that?
But you'll be in charge there.
It's nothing. There's no consequence. I'm in charge there. There are men high in the hierarchy, you know. I mean, come on. The hierarchy is high. We have GMs, we have CEOs, you know. We have people like that. We have chairmen, the board of directors to please. They create this tension, and we in order pass it over to people underneath us. We need money. My dear, why are you pretending like you don't know what the given situation is? We need you to come up with the money. You're a beautiful woman. Use your God-given endowment and chase after the money the way other girls are. And you get it. You will supersede the target. Trust me.
Even the regional manager is not bothered. As long as money is coming in. They don't care if you are a corporate prostitute or not.
Listen, I'm tired. You know that was a crazy one, so let me get some sleep, okay? You go on, take care of yourself. Ask my driver to drop you off at home, okay? Be a good girl. Ask my driver to drop you off at home.
Please, this is what you do when you know what you have done.
What have I done?
You still haven't told me what happened to the 50,000 euros I put in my blue briefcase in the room. Or am I just going to imagine that the money woke up on its own, had its bath, dressed up, and traveled out of my briefcase? The cleaners don't go into my room. You are the only one with access to my room.
When you were keeping your money, did you tell me? Look, with the way you spend money extravagantly these days, I'm sure you know perfectly well where your money is. Okay? Why are you trying to start up a fight? Why?
I'm trying to start a fight, because I'm asking for my money, my own money. Look, you obviously don't know what it takes to make a man. It takes just one man to make a woman. It takes an entire community to make a man. I'd like you to realize that.
Chief, please, I'm not in the mood for your word proverbs, okay? When I ask you about what happens in your office, do you answer me? Or you just shove me away and cut me short? Sincerely speaking, you think you have a right to ask me what goes on in this house?
I don't blame you. So I, Chief Akpangbo, I have no right to ask what goes on in my house?
No, you don't.
I really don't blame you at all. I mean, why would I blame you when you already have helped yourself with a paltry 50,000 euros? You're going gaga, huh?
I want to know, Jessica, why do you have to ask Chief Akpangbo for money? Is he the only rich man in this city?
I don't understand why you're flaring up, really. I just asked a simple question. Is Chief Akpangbo the person that got you the car? It's supposed to be a yes or a no.
Look, whoever bought me that car is none of your business. You just stay away from Chief, okay, if you know what is good for you.
Wait.
What is it?
Are you dating Chief?
Jessica, am I dating Chief? Look, Jessica, you can mingle with any other man in this city and I won't say a word. But Chief Akpangbo, you stay away from him because he doesn't joke with me and I don't joke with him. If you know what is good for you, stay away from him or else you get your nails burning.
Yes.
No? I know you're at home and I'm sure Madam is with you. Anyways, I am not going to waste your time. Oh, can we see tonight?
Well, I'm sorry we cannot see this night. Once I retire home for, to rest after business. I don't like going out afterwards.
Fine. I understand that Jessica asked you to give her some money to complete her customer account balance. I don't want you to give her that money.
Well, like I said, I'm already at home. It's gonna be a bit difficult for me to come out. But why don't you just call me during business hours, so that we have this whole thing sorted out. But I can assure you that your observations are noted, and once we see, we'll definitely have it sorted out.
Okay then. Good night. My regards to Madame. Bye, baby.
Bye.
Very certain that you're 100% sure, deep down in your heart, that you've deceived me with your lies now.
Why are you always doing this? Why? Is there no time that we can both have ourselves one in each other's arms like this and have fun without quarreling? Are you calling me a liar?
Because that is exactly what you've become. Can you swear on your life now that it's not one of those countless girls that just called you?
There is no countless girlfriend that called me. The call that just came in is a call from a business associate of mine. Why can't you just trust your husband? Why?
Trust me, honey, you don't want to go into the issue of trust with me. But I will tell you this. If you ever infect me with any of the sexually transmitted diseases that you're surely going to catch from those girls that you're sleeping with, I will never forgive you.
Do you still remember what happened the last time you came here? I was busy explaining myself to you. All you did was to walk out on me. You walked out on Pastor Desmond. I only hope that today will not record a reputation. I hope so.
Pastor, you can totally blame me on that. I mean, I was surprised that my pastor could ask me for sex.
And what is wrong if I ask you for sex? Am I not a human being?
I'm not saying you're not a human being, of course you are. But you are an ordained man of God, by God. This would be wrong if you do it.
No. Sister Jessica, I'm really disappointed at you. Honestly. I can't believe that you're denying me of what you give wholeheartedly to men out there. Now you want me to move the church account to a bank of your choice. A bank that I don't even like. But I agree to do it. You must be able to show a sign of commitment. Make me understand that I can trust you. Huh? Something like a collateral. You know?
Good. Yeah.
Church accountant is preparing the check. You have done your own part. I will do mine.
Pastor, this is really absurd. I mean, it is wrong. We've just committed sin. And in the office of God, it's unthinkable and unimaginable. I feel dirty.
You're wrong, Jessica. You see, Christianity has grown beyond orthodox restrictions. We are now in the era of grace. A lot of people think that it's a cause to make love to somebody, where rather it's enjoyment. We are enjoying ourselves. Yeah, come in. Yeah, accountant. Well,
Yeah. Here's the check you asked me to prepare, Pastor.
yes.
50 million naira.
That's wonderful.
You know that in Pastor?
No, you can go.
All right.
So, sister, this is the check. 50 million naira. So what I need you to do now is open up an account with that, then give me the checkbook.
Thank you very much, Pastor. I mean, you're a lifesaver. You've just saved us all.
You're welcome.
I owe you one.
Listen, you don't have to say much. We have started a process. As long as we keep doing this thing we just did now, we'll keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it, you know. I'll keep pumping money into that account. You know, this one is if you scratch my back, I scratch your back. Huh? You're a very sweet girl, I must tell you.
Pastor, have to run so I can meet other clients.
All right, no problem. Sister Jessica.
Hello?
Yes, I have found someone who has a solution to all your problems. A friend of mine is a billionaire and is coming into town tonight. I'm thinking you should come around and meet with him.
Are you kidding? No, Chief. Look, if this is a joke, you stop it. You're serious?
Of course I'm serious. Forget about the fact that the last time we met didn't end well, but I love you. I love you like a friend, you know. So, why don't you come to Bliss Gardens and Suites tonight? And let me introduce you to the man who can give you a fixed deposit of up to $1 billion.
Oh, wait. 1 billion. Okay, Chief. Thank you so much. I'll be there. Okay?
I'll see you then, my dear.
Chief, I came as you instructed. I really need this money. I need it to increase my customer account balance. And that is why I'm here to meet you.
This is me. I'm very glad you came, and I must tell you I'm very impressed with your personality.
Thank you.
Well, I'm sure you. Oh, sorry. Yes.
Who is visiting us again this time around?
If you must know, my darling, Alhaji Gambo is visiting. Do you have a problem with that?
Is this your way of saying you're not coming home tonight?
Well, we are trying to put some machineries in motion. And as soon as that is done, I will start coming home, okay? Thank you.
Just hang up.
That must be your wife.
Yeah, of course. You have a problem with that?
No. Not at all.
So let us not deviate, okay?
Yeah.
Good. Yes, this is Alhaji Gambo I told you about. Alhaji Gambo is the son to the popular Alhaji Chiroma. As you may well know, Alhaji Chiroma has one of the biggest farms in the North Central. He's visiting, and I thought to myself, it wouldn't be a bad idea to have you, sit one-on-one with him, have a chat with him, especially with regards to the whole lot that we've been talking about. All right? My dear friend, Alhaji Gambo, this is Jessica. I know I've told you a bit about her. She works with Placid Bank, marketing officer. I am hoping, and seriously too, I'm hoping that this union, will be a very strong one, and you do well to play a part in her life.
Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you, Jessica. Merely looking at her, I wonder if I can resist getting involved. But I have one little concern. And it has to do with the story about bank executives exploiting their workforce, sending them out there to go and hustle for money. I am worried about Jesse's case, and Jesse, I must tell you one thing. Wallahi, I will do everything in my power to help you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
Well, I've always trusted that you'll be there for me. All right, I don't think it would be a bad idea to toast to that.
Yeah,
Cheers.
toast.
All right, so I'm sure that by now we should be getting married.
I called actually to inform you that I have floated a stock company. I remember you once told me you have interest in stocks. The company I just formed is an opportunity for you to realize your dreams because it's a stock company solely into stock business.
I'm very surprised you left my husband without telling me.
I'm sorry, my dear, but your husband was into this business of saying every day you are fired. Every other day he will tell me you are fired. I decided on my own to end the nonsense once and for all. I resigned, honorably. And I'm calling you this night to inform you that I hold nothing against you. In fact, I hold you in high esteem.
Well, your call is very much appreciated, but this is not the kind of conversation we should discuss over the phone.
Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So, may I know where you want me to meet you, the time, so we can meet face to face, sit down, and discuss the business? You know, I want to tell you one thing, that when it comes to making business decisions, that you are far, far, far better than your husband. And I want to work with people like you.
Thank you very much. I'll take that as a compliment. How about I check my schedule? How is tomorrow? Is tomorrow okay for you?
Tomorrow, beautiful. You tell me the time, you call me, I will be there.
All right, then I'll call you at noon.
I'll be waiting for that call.
All right, good night, and thanks for calling.
Bye.
Bye.
Don't tell me you've not had your shower. Why are you waiting for me?
I am waiting for you because you are my husband. And we are going to go and have a shower together and then come and eat together.
Eat together at this time?
Yes.
Well, something occurs to me that you're not conscious of the things you say about dieting.
What are you saying in essence? That I need to lose some weight?
No. What I'm trying to explain to you is that those of us on the fat side should not be eating at this time. It's late, okay? It is very late.
Perhaps we should go to the gym together.
Oh, spare me all of that.
You are trying everything you can to make this boat rock. And at the end of the day, you have only yourself to blame for it.
I understand. I understand you very well.
Good day, sir. You sent for me.
These 2 checks did not fly. May I know why?
The check bounced?
Are you asking me? What kind of marketer are you? Why are you lodging crafty checks into a sundry account? And who do you think is going to pay for all the charges? No, tell me. Who?
I'm sorry, sir. Please, sincerely, this is not a... No, it can't be. The person who gave me this check is a very credible person. And please, just give me today to rectify it.
You better do.
I thought you had called me because you wanted us to come here and play. I'm not comfortable with the look on your face.
Help me explain that.
Explain what?
Your friend Alhaji Gambo had me raw all through the night. Didn't he tell you? Now his check has bounced.
But he just called me.
He just called you. And what did he say?
He told me that he asked you to come to Mina, and you refused.
Oh, Chief, do you sincerely expect me to leave my job? To go over to Mina only to fuck Alhaji Gambo raw again? God, is that why his check would bounce?
Listen, I assisted you as a friend, and I introduced you to the man who would ordinarily have helped you solve all your bank problems concerning account balance and all that crap. He asked for one thing, just one thing. Come to Mina. And you refused. Are you now going to stand here and blame me? I think you should just blame yourself.
Can I have a number that I can reach him with at least?
He gave you all his numbers?
4 of numbers he gave to me are not going through. They switched off.
Listen, Alhaji Gambo is a hot-tempered man. As a matter of fact, you must have missed a lifetime opportunity. And I don't want to go into all of this anymore. I'm tired. As a matter of fact, I don't want to play. Get out of my sight.
What am I going to do now? I have sacrificed and compromised my body without protection. Still, I have nothing to show for it.
Can you just get out?
I want to see Pastor Desmond.
Pastor Desmond is no longer here.
Well, I don't know how you're going to do it. I want a contact address to see him. It is very urgent. He gave me a check last week and that check has bounced.
See, I'm the accountant of this church. And if there's anything that has to do with banks, checks and money, I'm in charge. And for the check you're talking about, I ordered the bank not to honor it.
You did what? How could you do that? You were the same person that gave me the check, and in presence of you, Pastor Desmond opened an account with me. So what are you talking about? How could you stop the check from clearing? Why would you do something like that?
Okay, like I said before, Pastor Desmond is no longer here.
What?
He has been transferred to the headquarters. And if you care to know, Pastor Desmond has been expelled from the body of pastors.
What?
See, young lady, in this church, we preach holiness, purity of heart, body, soul, and mind. We preach the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ. We preach a second coming, that without holiness, no eyes can see God. So, men who constantly sleep with women of easy virtue has no place in the house of God. Such men cannot be allowed to shepherd his people in this place. And as you can see, we are expecting a new pastor. When he comes, he will see no problem with our old account because we have no problem with our old bankers for 20 years. That's the young lady.
I have been used by all. Even God has abandoned me. What do I do now?
All your colleagues have improved on their customer account balances except you. And I called you here to tell you that I'm giving you only 2 weeks to do something about it, or you resign on your own. It will be a big blow if you're being fired for lack of competence. So check yourself properly. If you cannot cope, you better drop your resignation letter and leave.
I know, sir, but
I don't want to hear you say a word. We need money to be in business. So if you can't give us money, you better leave. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Jessica, this is Chief Oloyan, President and CEO of Brown 12 Constructions Limited. Chief, this is my friend Jessica that I told you about.
The pleasure is mine, Chief.
You're welcome.
And thank you very much for seeing me.
Chief, we came to see if you could help her salvage her career. You know, she's on the verge of losing her job because she has not met the target that she was given. We came to see if there's anything you could do for us.
Whatever I can do will depend on the amount we are looking at.
100 million will do the job.
100 million naira?
Yes, sir.
Wow. that is going to be a problem. Anyway, I would have loved to help you, but the truth is that I don't have cash now.
No, Chief, it's not compulsory that you bring the whole 100 million. I mean, anything you give to me at this point would go a long way saving my career. Please, Chief, do this for me, please.
Unless I have to close the account I opened for you and use the money to open another for her.
How can you say that, Chief? The pressure will be back on me the moment you close the account now. I just don't know who else to go to, that's why I came here.
You see, I made an order for 20 caterpillars from Italy. They are to be delivered early next month. I'm sorry, Jessica. Believe me, I don't have money now. Okay.
Sandra, could you please at least allow him to withdraw 50 million from your account so as to help me open mine? Sandra, it will go a long way for me. You know it. You know what I'm facing in the office.
Jessica, I'm sorry, but your request is not accepted. I don't want anything to happen to my cabal. I mean, I can't try to salvage a drowning lady and drown myself. I'm sorry. Sorry.
Who is that coming?
Good afternoon, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon. How are you doing?
You sent for me?
Yeah. You see, I recall I told you that it would be a blow in your career if you allow yourself to be fired for incompetency. You did not do what they required you to do, and I've just called you to give you this letter. Your job as a marketing officer with Plastic Bank PLC has been terminated. And I wish you success in your future endeavors.
I tried. I did. You should just give me more time. I was working on something. I was.
You see, termination of appointments in the bank follows the process. And the process will always lead to the letter we have just served you. So, I wish you luck in your future endeavors. Good day.
Where am I going to hide? Why did this have to happen now?
Men are wicked. They're so wicked. They showed me no mercy. So I, in return, I would not show them any mercy. What's wrong with you?
Chief Apango collected the car he gave to me. And you know what? He had the guts to tell me never to call him again. Girl, do you know what that man did to me? That man used me and dumped me. God, I am so going to show that man.
Amanda, Chief Apango as a man is not the issue. The problem that we have is with men in general. And it is high time that we women stand up and say no. Because they're using us and they're dumping us.
That man gave me hope. He gave me so much hope. and then dashed it.
Finished. Well, alright. I came to tell you that I've been sacked.
What? You're not serious, are you?
I have been used. Done. Just like a tissue paper. This is the end of the road for me. Everything is against me. Everybody is against me. I blame the world for my woes, but I blame myself more. I ought to have realized that God is the ultimate. I had many options to choose from. Why did I settle for this option that brought me sorrow and pain? I compromised myself, all in the name of becoming employed. Now I feel like ending my own life. I need God in my life. God, I need you in my life. Come into my life and save me.
My dear, for anyone to succeed in this world of sin, that person must surrender under the supremacy of the resurrected Christ. For the Bible says that we should flee from sin and abstain from every appearance of evil. This is an express instruction from the Word of God. Men who want to succeed or hoping to succeed in this very life by wallowing in one sin or the other will always end up in frustration. Pains. Oh yes, pains. The Bible said that the devil has come to steal, kill, and destroy. He has no good mission for anybody. He will lead you into one disgrace or the other, into one pain or the other, into one trouble or the other. But glory be to God. The Bible says that the Son of God has come, that we might have life, not ordinary life, not just with this kind of life that has no meaning, but life in abundance, life in fullness. Satan can never give you any peace. There's no peace from him. Jesus is the source of permanent peace. And that is why you must surrender your life to him. If Jesus takes over your life today, you will never remain the same. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. Father, your daughter has surrendered her life to you. Lord, she have realized herself. All she have realized.